Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. And this is your bold and the beautiful recap for September 28th. And today, two visitors are very concerned about Douglas. Thomas pleads his case. Ridge has to ask very tough questions, and Steffi is just over Brooke at this point. But before we unpack all of this, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel to receive all updates. And please don't forget to like and share. So from yesterday, it left us with the cliffhanger of the CPS agents at the Forrester mansion door. Does this child, Douglas Forrester, reside at this address? Apparently they're unable to see the little boy sitting a few feet away. Okay. Well, Thomas asked, did somebody file a complaint? Now, Thomas and Ridge eventually back down, letting the two agents in so they can speak to the boy. When they ask Douglas if he feels safe, he's like, what? Why wouldn't I love living here? Given there's a pool and tennis courts and a screening room. Yeah. So now they're done with Douglas and he takes off. Now, the two agents speak privately to Ridge and Thomas, saying that they got some report about an incident involving a knife. Now, at their request, Thomas go get that knife so they can see it, while Ridge tries and fails to get information on who called the complaint into the CPS. Eventually, the agents thank Thomas for his cooperation before they left. However, Ridge was like, whomever made that phone call, they made a big mistake. Now, over at Brooke's house, we see Liam is talking about that. If his mom-in-law has seen such a change in Thomas, maybe it's time to escalate the situation. Now, Hope, however, is not necessarily want to make a bad situation worse and agrees to listen to what they have to say. Brooke, having no such concerns, says she hates to think of Douglas over there being trapped with Thomas. Really, Brooke? She again brings up that knife incident, adding that with everybody pushing the Forrester family legacy on Douglas, your husband is a Forrester? What kind of environment is that for a child? Brooke, you signed up to be in both Eric's and Ridge and Thorne's environment over the past years. Now it's a problem for Douglas? Yeah, okay. And then talking about him being trapped, let's move on. Now, Hope concedes that Thomas might not realize that seeing him play with a knife might make Douglas want to emulate his dad's behavior. Brooke again says that Thomas simply isn't equipped to be a full-time parent, apparently ignoring the fact that the Forrester mansion presumably comes with a whole staff, even though we never seen them. Now, Liam is totally Team Brooke, suggesting that Thomas telling her to mind her own business is clearly an issue. She do need to mind her own business, and how somebody need to look out for Douglas, which Brooke chimes in. And look at the irony here, because Brooke points out that Thomas's judgment hasn't always been sound, and just to make it sound a little bit more hypocritical, Liam scoffs, far from it. Boy. Brooke brings up everything he's done to Hope. Sorry, he, Thomas, not he, Liam, including the mannequin, apparently determined to ignore that there was a medical reason for that particular incident. They must rewrote this whole storyline. Hope asks, didn't we want him to get better? So now Finn arrives over at Forrester Creations, interrupting his wife's meeting with Paris and Zende. He sensed something ain't right here, and he asks, what's up? Now, Steffi begins to talk about that Brooke is on a rampage, but as she don't want to get into all this family drama in front of Paris and Zende, the latter of whom reminds her that he is family. Now, Paris insists nobody wants to take sides, but note that everybody sees how much happier Thomas is and has been since he started spending more time with Douglas. Now, Zende says that all this Logan Forrester drama needs to end. Just as he said that, Charlie keep popping in. He popped in again looking for Brooke. And based on Steffi's reaction, that leaves Charlie thinking perhaps this office should be a Brooke-free zone for the time being. Finn says, well, until Charlie gets the all clear, the office should be off limits to everybody. And it took him a a minute or two to figure out why, and then he blushed and eventually exited out the office. I'm like, you knew what they were talking about. Man, please. But he finally sashayed his butt out of there. Where's your girlfriend? Now, alone, Steffi and Finn don't actually get to enjoy any private sexy time as implied. But instead, they go right back to talking about Brooke and her interference in everybody's lives. Everybody knows she'll do whatever it takes to get what she wants, and that's what Steffi was saying to Finn. She wants my dad, she wants Deacon, she wants Bill. I mean, she wants and wants and wants, and it's selfish and it's toxic, but she just don't stop. Now, Finn point out that while Brooke never gives up, neither does his fiercely protective wife. That's one of the things that he really loves her, and then he pulls her into this kiss. So back over at Brooke, Hope is continuing to be rational, saying that Douglas is old enough to tell them if something's wrong. After all, he did that in the past too. Now, when Brooke suggests that's a lot of responsibility to put on a child, Hope makes it clear that as Douglas's mother, she's responsible and she is keeping an eye on the situation. Brooke, again, unironically, says that the needs of a child must be put above everything else when a parent is concerned. I guess we forgot about New Year's Eve. Now, Brooke concedes that Tom might want to be a good parent, but he's not capable. Her proof, that knife and an apple. As she's expressing all of these concerns, Ridge is across town. And yeah, he is not happy and he is losing it over what just went down. He whipped out that phone so fast and called Brooke to tell her what just happened. Now, as much as Ridge don't want to ask, he had to ask, Brooke, did you do this? Did you call child services on my son? And it pretty much left us right there with her curling up her face. We didn't get an answer from her. But the question is, who actually called CPS? Because I know a lot of you fans are like, no, it was Thomas. No, it was Steffi. No, it was Taylor. No, it was... I think it's Charlie, because he is too conveniently continually popping and looking for Brooke. So that's my choice. Let me know yours down in the comment section. Okay, so there you have it, your bold and the beautiful recap for Wednesday, September 28, 2022. If you haven't checked out the Young and the Restless recap also for today, it has been uploaded to the channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.